The dim light of the bar flickered slightly, casting an amber glow over the polished wooden surfaces. A jukebox in the corner played a soft tune, an old blues number that hummed like a whisper through the near-empty room. The air was thick with the scent of spilled beer, old leather, and a hint of tobacco that clung stubbornly to the walls. Roger Smatter sat alone at the bar, his broad shoulders hunched slightly as he stared into the glass of whiskey before him. The liquid was a deep, golden brown, catching the light as it swirled gently in the tumbler. It was 100 proof, strong enough to burn, but Roger didn't flinch as he brought the glass to his lips and took a slow, deliberate sip. The whiskey slid down his throat, leaving a trail of heat in its wake, but to him, it was as harmless as water. Pain, like so many other things, was something he could no longer feel. Roger was an imposing figure, even seated. At 6 feet 2 inches tall and 240 pounds of solid muscle, he seemed to fill the space around him with an almost palpable presence. His black hair, still thick despite the decades that had passed, was cut short in a no-nonsense style. His brown eyes, once full of life and energy, now held a depth that spoke of years lost and memories that no longer made sense in the world he found himself in. It had been 37 years since Project Titan had gone horribly wrong, since the sabotage that left him trapped in a state of suspended animation, a man out of time. The experiment, designed to create the perfect soldier, had been Roger's last mission. He had been proud to volunteer, eager to serve his country in the fight against the Soviets. But the Cold War was long over now, and the world had moved on without him. Roger set the glass down on the bar with a quiet clink, his hand lingering on the smooth surface of the wood. The bartender, a grizzled man with a bald head and a scar running down the side of his face, glanced over but said nothing. He knew better than to ask questions. Roger had become a regular at the bar, coming in every few nights to sit in the same spot, drink the same whiskey, and stare into the middle distance as if searching for something just out of reach.